Hello, friends. So, friends, many of you at this time will be feeling lost, will be feeling like very confused, don't know what to do, don't know what energies are going on. And overall, the feminines will have a very imbalanced emotion in their energy body. They will not understand even when they understand. Meaning, although you know all the concepts about the twin flame journey and you know theoretically what all is happening in your life and why, but still there will be a lot of sadness and confusion and inability to accept whatever is happening. You will be lost and confused, and you will have a very shifty or a very imbalanced energy or an unbalanced approach in your day to day life. Now, how that will manifest is that you will not be able to focus on your daily tasks. If you're doing something important, it will be not easy for you to it will not be easy for you to maintain your concentration and you will feel very jittery. Jittery is a out of focus mind. You will go about your life doing mundane things and maintaining your daily life balance, but there will be no joy in it. You will feel lifeless. You will seek a cool breeze, a cold breeze, which can wipe away and take away all of your worries. But that will not happen. You will every day wake up to seek some source of happiness, but at the end of the day, you will sleep with the same dissatisfaction. There will be something empty inside of you, something that will never be filled, even if you try the most. You will feel down in the dumps most of the days. You will feel like, what is the fun in living? You will lose the zeal and joy of living. It will feel very apathetic. Apathetic is a feeling when there will be a lot of apathy. Apathetic is when you don't feel the pleasure in the feelings or when you don't feel at all for anything. You will not feel anything for eating. You will not feel anything for sleeping. You will not feel anything for going out. You will not feel anything for talking to friends whom you found pleasure in before. All these activities were pleasurable to you before. You will also sometimes lose interest in any kind of sexual activity if you are with your husband or a soulmate. Everything will feel like there is no worth in it. Life has become useless. Life has become lifeless. Why is all this happening to you? Why do you feel a constant emptiness inside of you? Why do you feel this void inside of you? You will want to find the answers, but you will not. You will not be able to find the answers. Every day when you wake up and when you go to sleep, you will sleep and wake up with the same emptiness, with the same void. This emptiness and this void is because you are not whole within. You are not whole yourself. There is a missing piece of you, and nobody else can fit in to fill this void or to fit in that empty piece which you lack. No other person can do it. No father, no mother, no friend, no sibling, no twin flame, no soulmate, no person can do it. You have to do it yourself. And it will not get filled by eating nice food, by going to nice places, by wearing nice clothes. It will get filled by what you give yourself every day. It could be a massage that you give yourself. It could be a 15 minutes of healing that you give yourself. It could be a 15-minute of meditation that you do for yourself. It could be a 10-minute nature walk that you take. It could be half an hour spent in an orphanage. It could be half an hour given to your dog. It could be anything for each of you persons. You need to look into your own life. This emptiness, this wound, this void that you feel, is because you are not looking at your past traumas, your wounds, and the things that need healing. That is why there is a gnawing feeling inside of your stomach which calls you every day to heal itself, but you cannot understand what it is trying to tell you. There is a huge emptiness, and you are tired and frustrated of that feeling, of feeling it every day, of feeling the emptiness, the void, of not knowing what to do. Each day is the same. It feels like you are in a loop, and the loop never ends. Every day you are living the same life over and over again, over and over again, over and over again, from the past 4 to 5 years, from the past 6 to 7 years. This is how you are living. You have not been able to find answers, and you are in a constant circle of motion with your unhealed parts. It is that unhealed void or emptiness within you. It is that unhealed part inside of you, or that void inside of you, which is causing you to be in this loop day in and day out. You feel like everything has crashed: your job, your personal life, your family life, your friendships, your relationships. Everything has been destroyed. Why? Because you cannot handle that emptiness inside of you, because you want to sit down in isolation with that emptiness, not knowing what to do, so you cannot forge good connections with anybody. It is a lack of spirituality, a lack of spirituality, a lack of healing, a lack of giving to yourself, a lack of healing your wounds, which is creating that emptiness. And because you are sitting in isolation with that emptiness, you are in low vibration. And nobody wants to be with a person of low vibration. That is why everything in your life is crashing. Other people are of high vibration, maybe, and they are not putting you in their life anymore. If you think that you have left your jobs and your friends and other, they have left you as well. It is a unmatching of frequencies and vibrations. You are not wrong and they are not wrong. You are not wrong because you're dealing with spirituality and 5D, and they are not wrong because they are dealing with 3D life. So you are a mismatch. So a crash out of jobs, of personal relationships, of family relationships was ought to happen. You do not need to take this personally. What you need to take personally is why you are living in that loop day in and day out. Every twin flame is. Somebody is in a bigger loop, somebody is in a smaller loop. That is the only difference. Every one of you feels that emptiness inside, that void inside. And that void and emptiness, one answer to it is that you are feeling that because there is a lack of spiritual practice in your life. Spiritual practice could be meditation, walking in the nature, healing, or anything that you feel that your body, energy body is demanding from you. If it is healing, you can go to some person, or you can heal yourself, or whatever spiritual path you need to follow, you need to give that void something that it is asking for. Yes. The void inside of you is demanding something from you, and if you listen carefully, it will itself tell you what it needs. Only when you start giving it that particular thing, which I have given you many examples. It could be a healing, it could be a meditation, it could be a walk in the nature, it could be spending time with your child, it could be spending time with your dog, it could be anything which heals that void. That void will speak to you. And if your intuition is not developed yet and the void does not speak to you, you can take a reading always. That void needs something. That void is hungry. That emptiness is calling out to you, and that is why you feel like you feel every day. You feel sick. You're not physically sick, but you are mentally sick. You are mentally ailing and you need help, and that help is spirituality. Spirituality will heal you. Spirituality will fill that emptiness and that void that you have inside, which makes you feel lousy every day. No man, no woman, no external factor can do that. No twin flame can do that. The twin flame can only highlight that emptiness. No twin flame or soulmate can fill that void also. Your twin flame can only highlight it for you even more than other people, because he is going to show light on your wounded parts, and your emptiness and your void is one of your biggest wounded part. How that emptiness or void is being created is from your past patterns, templates, obstacles that you have faced in this lifetime and past lifetimes, and what your ancestors or generations have faced in past lifetimes. All the energies you are carrying which are making that void or that emptiness in you. Now you have to give that void, that emptiness, something to feed on, something to eat. It is hungry from many years. From many years you're feeling this way, and if I'm not wrong, if you have looked back, you're feeling like this from childhood, from teenage years. This feeling of emptiness or a void was always with you, only the patterns changed. Sometimes it was your family mistreating you, sometimes you were being bullied by friends, sometimes you were being bullied by relatives. Only the external factor was changing. The void was there with you from childhood. These things have not come with the twin flame journey, they were already present in you. From childhood you are suffering, from childhood you are different. You could have realized this now in your teenage, in your early adulthood, or in your late adulthood. But these patterns, narcissism is the golden pattern these days, being seen in every twin flame. Every client that I'm coming across is facing severe narcissism, severe rejection, severe abandonment, severe emotional turmoil in the hands of their own blood relatives, in the hands of their own blood family. But you have just realized it now. It was present from your childhood. But because you were a child, you were unable to recognize it. And because you were so sensitive and innocent, you felt all those vibes, but you could never point a finger, even in your teenage years, that the same people whom I am born out of are harming me, are harassing me. It was very difficult for you to do it, to point a finger. But these patterns, let me tell you, have been present from childhood. If it was some other pattern, let's say molestation, which happened when you were maybe 11 years old, but you will say, how was that present from childhood? From childhood, you carried the template that in your teenage years you will be molested. You had that fear, you had that template inside of you, in your DNA, in your subconscious. You were always a timid girl. You were always a fearful girl, if it is resonating with some of you. So the template was already there. The molestation only happened to show you externally what you hold internally. So like I said, all of these patterns, whether it was your grandmother or grandparents being very traditional and forcing things upon you, forcing family culture upon you, the templates were there since you were born, that you will face all these things, because there was something in your energy body which was not like other people. You were not thick skinned, you were very sensitive. And with sensitivity come all the problems, because you were always a feeling more child, a feeling more teenager. And when you're feeling more, you attract all sorts of negative energies and templates, and they show you the sensitivity pattern inside of you. Now, sensitivity is not a bad thing. All the psychics, the readers, and tarot and readings, and all the stuff that you watch originate because the person is sensitive to energy and they can read your energy. I can read your heart, mind, and soul. How come? Because I'm very sensitive to picking up energy. Similarly, you may not be as sensitive as a professional tarot reader or a professional channeler, but you, because you are a twin flame, had that sensitivity which led you to feel these patterns more. Why was that thick skinned girl who never felt anything, never molested? Because she didn't even feel people's energy. Because you were feeling so much, out of feeling, many negative experiences just happen because we are overthinking and feeling. Most of the twin flames are introverted people and they think a lot. They have anxiety issues, they have depression, they have sadness. And a person who is introverted will read a lot, will think a lot. Now, just like sensitivity, reading and overthinking, reading, anxiety, overthinking, sadness are not per se bad things. If you are in isolation, great painters and writers have been born out of isolation. If you are in isolation, you can think about many creative ideas. But the sad and the bad or the negative part, aspect, side of these things is that if you are isolated, if you are anxious, if you are depressed, if you are sad, it creates a vibration which picks up all other vibrations on a lower scale. Now, when you are in a low vibration, you are in a vibration of fear, sadness, resentment, anger, and you will attract external circumstances which are on a low vibration also, like narcissism, like molestation, like sexual harassment, like eve teasing in a bus, like somebody bumping into you of the opposite gender all the time when there is too much space around to move and all and pass through. So these patterns, why did you attract? Why you were different? Because you were carrying those sensitive, sad, anxious, overthinking patterns. And all of these particular patterns that I am describing are low vibrational patterns. Low vibrational energy inside of you will attract low vibrational energy outside of you. That is why you went through your life getting one external experience after the other. For some of you, it could have been that your grandparents were very strict, then your parents were very strict. You were asked to choose an education which you did not want. Then you were asked to marry somebody at the time that you did not want to marry. Or you were married to a person who was very extremely sexual with you when your sexuality was very different. I'm not saying it was less, it was different than him. And you could never check your compatibility beforehand because that was not allowed. It could be anything, but you, all of you, one thing in common, that you have moved through life going from one mishap to another. Not like regular average people who have gone through life going through one positive thing to another. One time her engagement was fixed to the person she liked. 6 months later, she was married to the person she liked. 2 years later, she had a child when she wanted. 3 years later, she completed her master's. 4 years later, she completed her doctoral degree. Now she is employed as an assistant professor in a good university. You often wonder that why I could not reach those milestones. And in a short period of time, why did my life did not go as planned? From time to time, sticking to the timelines that I had created in my journal or in my diary, just like my other classmate or my batchmate did. When she wanted to get engaged, she got engaged. When she wanted to get married, she got married. When she wanted to have a kid, she had a kid. When she wanted to go for higher education, she got into higher education. She did not face any rejections, any financial templates, any not clearing competitive exams. No such templates you see with other people. You see their life smooth. Now they are possibly enjoying middle age, or 35 to 40, or even for younger people are 28, 29 and fully settled in their careers, and you are not, and you wonder why, what is so different about you, why you could not reach the timelines just like those people. Now you feel that they are much better off than you. They at least have a healthy lifestyle, and you are here isolated in your home, lying in one room or in one corner, and even your parents don't understand you. Nobody wants to communicate with. So you often wonder about these things. My friends, the answer to this is that you, twin flames, like I said, have been experiencing everything from childhood. You have gone through life carrying one mishap after the other, and the average person has gone through life carrying one positive experience after the other. You are in survival mode. You are just surviving in this lifetime. You are, it's like you are taking all the negative experiences and isolating yourself that in some way or form I should heal myself. And those people are living a regular life. They don't need any healings. They don't need any isolations. They are not sad. They are not depressed. They are not isolated. They are not anxious. They are not socially awkward. They don't have all those templates. So they can focus on getting up, preparing their food, going to work, coming back home, having a nice time with their husband, taking care of their children. Their mind doesn't overwork. They don't have anxiety issues. They don't have social anxiety. They don't have authenticity. They don't have anything of that. They don't. So they are in 3D growth mode, 3D development mode, and you are in survival mode. You can only maintain 5D connections for right now. Even when you think that, okay, let me take a job for 2 3, like let me take a job, it doesn't last more than 2 3 months, or it will not last more than 2 3 months, because you will not be able to express your authenticity over there. You will not be able to be a yes man to anybody, which those average people are. That is why you see them carrying one positive experience after the another. And also maybe your divine masculine is following that route also, a 3D route, where they know what sells, how they have to behave. They are following a set pattern. And also their life is in growth and development. They have all the basic needs fulfilled. They are not being molested or sexually harassed or facing narcissism from family, from teenage and childhood years. Whereas you are facing all that from teenage and childhood years, and you have to heal that now. You are in basic survival mode where you feel like even if you get one meal a day, it will be fine. And somehow, this pain should end. Somehow this journey should end in a positive outcome. This is what you feel. You are in survival, you are panicky. Whereas those people, they don't think about eating one meal a day and surviving and doing meditations and doing healings. They go to lavish restaurants, they eat good food, they don't have an overworking mind. Just like twin flames, because they are not a twin flame. They have a regular life and a healthy life for them, I would say. Twin flames do not have a healthy life. They can make it healthy if they choose to be in positive vibration, but that is not practical. You cannot expect a twin flame to be in positive vibration all the time. Because sometimes when tragedy hits, it hits quite bad. There will be times in the dark night of the soul where you're totally rock bottom. At that time, if it is expected out of you to be in positive vibration, even if you try, you will have resistance against it. You will not be able to. It is easier said than done to maintain a positive vibration or to get out of the survival mode. If you are in survival mode, if you're waiting for your union to happen, if you are in low vibration, you cannot be in that growth and development cycle. It is not that I am talking about people who are not positive and they need to be positive on their twin flame journey. I am talking about all twins in general, all twin flame collective, that you cannot be in a growth and development cycle because you are in a survival cycle, and you should stop comparing yourself with other people's growth and development, because you will never be able to reach there what they are doing, because they are living a 3D life and you are not destined for a 3D life yet. And when you will fully heal and fully clear your wounds and patterns, only the universe knows. You can just work on this journey and try to be as positive and maintain a positive vibration. And believe in yourself and have faith that one day